one never really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now. Almost over now.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, flee. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no. So long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Used to say that. I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back.
Outside of Los Angeles. Let's stop and tell before and it was just a 7-point left at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to test this secondary right away. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 62 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Tootin. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Will go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
In motion comes Thomas. This one caught just past the pylon. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 12th touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Murray now off the bootleg. Was caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here to Connor. Connor's got the 1st down and more. And he'll take this one in. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
13 loose.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Brings up second down on the 41-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Red on red. Take right. Hands here. Run it.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Murray now. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. They'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Working out of the gun, Murray. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt.
For the Cardinals.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Lawrence on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
Here's the 24.
Up the middle they go. He's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So, first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, lock.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the 31, here's second and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be second down.
Red on red. Here we go.
And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Let's go. Take. Go, 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 go.
To throw is Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Lawrence. Scrambling to his left. He's going to run it.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23.
In motion is Hunter. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's a touch.
Lawrence now. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Close. Hey,
They go play action for Murray. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. first catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
35-yard line.
First and 10. They'll run with Connor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. Finding room across midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. And he will get into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Play action for Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments?
And he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense is throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Foye Lorton with the play.
37-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On the ground, it's Connor. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Second down, Murray. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
That's one. Hey, green. Big H. 2-2-1.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, It's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
We are in it to win it.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Hey.
Here's Connor now running to start this 4th quarter. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And what a return right there. I mean, these days, most guys are just taking that ball as a touchback. They're letting it go and turning it over to their offense, but not this guy. Not only does he bring it out of the end zone, but he finds a lane and takes it all the way across midfield.
Quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He will have the Jaguars' 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. first and goal.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
A run on first and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. It's second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On second down, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. They've got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to...
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, kill! Hey, Ryan! Hey, Jim.
Now a give on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. We'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.